All right, boys, welcome back. We are ranking fast food places to catch you guys up. We have a hell yes, sheesh, A. If S isn't there, then we're eating here. We're eating here. Basic, crap, dead, never had it. All right. So far, this is what this is my list. This is David's list, Andy's list, and King Ryan's. All right.
No, just like
Now that's done and done. All right. Everyone's caught up. We going straight into it. Carl's Jr. This is easy sheesh. It's an easy sheesh. Easy sheesh.
You just got back, man.
Can you put things in the sheesh tier without doing the sheesh thing? I think that's
that's the rule for it, man.
You have to put it.
You
in the
have
sheesh
to do the if you're gonna do a sheesh, you have to do the actual sheesh.
Wait, what is the actual sheesh?
Alright, sheesh. Alright, there. I forgot. I'll do it next time.
Okay.
But their whole menu is good. All the even in my shit tier location, their burgers are good. Alright. Like, I don't know how they do it. It's fast food. It almost tastes charbroiled. I don't know how the fuck they cook it, but it's good.
It is charbroiled, isn't it? That's what they say, isn't it?
I don't know, man. They could be lying to my ass, man. I don't know.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah, but anyways, like, okay, and my go-to, if you guys haven't tried it, it's Big Carl. It used to be the famous or the mushroom, but it's the Big Carl now. Now, David?
Drop it in, Jarrell. Sheesh. Let's go.
Oh man.
This is good.
Yeah,
Dude. It's good.
Oh man.
You did the arm thing too.
It's
man.
I would say the same things. It's got great burgers. It's just charbroiled. They got a really good chicken sandwich. I'm in love with. It's one of the better ones for the fast food places. The value is pretty good, although it's getting more expensive over time, as most places are. But I still think I'll put it in the same category as McDonald's in my rating list, just because all the burgers are really good.
Okay. Andy. Dude, what, are you? Dude, he's fucking. You can't even answer.
I'm losing my mind.
What the fuck?
What's wrong, Ed?
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. I saw David doing the thing. The corner of my ass, like, what the fuck?
I'm shameless, okay? I'm shameless. That's one thing you gotta know about me.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh. Okay. Carl's Jr., I have that in my crap.
Oh,
Oh my!
I've only been a couple of times, and that was like my first days of Sterling, where like I just wanted to get food, and it was burgers, so I just went there. And then Ryan probably thought I went there because I liked it, but honestly, I just went there because I didn't know any better.
You know how many times I run into him there when I'm coming back from from class, and I see him there. It's so funny.
Okay.
I didn't
Ryan.
like going there because
Right,
there's always
right.
a homeless guy out there.
Well, we'll talk after.
It's hard for me to say. It's. I feel like it almost pushes into A if S isn't there, right? I mean, I think it's for me. It's for some reason it's basic, even though like the idea of like, cause when I go there, I usually get like one of their like signature burgers.
We're
like
in the
a
basic.
guacamole bacon burger. But yeah, I think that in terms of basic, it's definitely higher than everything I have there right now. It's just that there's something about it that leaves me unsatisfied. I don't know why.
All right. Now
Fine.
for the interesting discussion.
Okay.
What have you two had? Two as in Andy and Ryan. What have you guys had?
I've had quite a lot from there actually. I've had the famous. I had the famous star. I had pretty much, during like I think I remember this very vividly because at one point in my life I was like 200 pounds. I had fast food like every day, and I tried everything in my vicinity, right? In terms of like, I pretty much almost tried everything on the menu.
Damn.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's really bad.
Ryan, so most of the times I went with you actually, so I don't know if you remember what I got.
No, I don't remember what you got.
They had some weird shit when we were at Riverside. Like they had like this burger with the I didn't know what to expect, but it had like a fucking like charboiled like pineapple slice, I think.
Oh,
I-
teriyaki
I-
something, right? That
yeah,
one's
yeah,
gross,
yeah.
bro. That one's
Teriyaki,
gross.
yeah.
Yeah. And I think I got sliders. I don't know if they still do that anymore, but I had those as well. That's all I remember. I know I had burgers too, but they weren't really notable.
Yeah. There's something
Hmm.
about it that leaves me. I think like Carl's Jr. sides are pretty good, like fried zucchini, the crisp cut
yeah,
fries.
Yeah.
The regular fries aren't that great, but like the crisp cut fries and the fried zucchini are pretty good.
But why
Like,
why
I
would you
did-
put it on basic rather than A then?
I think there's something about it that leaves me unsatisfied. And then like for some reason, like for some McDonald's, I think because lately I've had way more McDonald's than Carl's Jr. I've had Carl's Jr. recently as well, like last year. And McDonald's consistently has felt like I felt happy after finishing it. For Carl's Jr. I didn't. I don't know how to like describe it. I don't know why. I'm not entirely sure why this is.
All right, well, if I was to like try to persuade you into making it higher, I would say yeah, try the famous star. But obviously you didn't like it. Sometimes it can get a little bit too saucy. But
Saucy.
I think the meat is it's pretty much almost well done most of the time. Not well done like how they cook it, but they cook it
done
well.
well.
They cook it well
Okay.
for the meat, especially. And I think because of that meat is why every other order on the menu tastes so good to me.
Okay, I think you've convinced me. I'll put it below Cane's. I guess you're
There we
right
go.
because like because it's true because for me like the taste and like the meat isn't like it's practically the same as like McDonald's, but then they do like a lot. They try to do like these unique things, but there's something about it that leaves me unsatisfied. I don't know why. There's
I
something
think
about
I think the other part is that they try to make it so like grand, because if you remember like the mushroom burger, they're like, oh
Yeah, the
shit, this
portobello
this
mushroom
this
burger.
this
I
is a
remember
big
that very
burger
vividly.
and shit like that. But
that
if
was
you
my first burger in Carl's.
yeah, but if you do it without all that like grand stuff, like I don't think it's that bad. Like they're trying their best to make it really good.
Okay, you convinced me.
But I don't think I can convince Andy.
Nah.
He's an eternal hater.
He's like, nah. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. We have a
Yeah,
ton.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is good. I'm gonna put it up here. This is easily it. Okay, so the reason why it's good, all the sauces are quality. You can taste like every sauce, like they're not watered down or anything. They have taste in the chicken without the sauce, and I can have it. Yeah, I can have it at least once a week. Not every day, but once a week. David?
Yeah, put it in A tier for me as well. I would say it's a very good establishment. It's clean,
In between
well
where?
run. Everyone's extremely nice for whatever reason. Just put it next to Chipotle somewhere.
I think I think it's because they're Christian.
Yeah, they're extremely nice. Weirdly nice. Freaking fire easy. If even fire's admitting it. But yeah, it's I think it's good. Just a little bit on the more expensive side, kind of. But otherwise, it's nothing to say about it except it's really good.
Andy?
Well, I guess first off, it is a chicken place, so I've never been to Chick-fil-A.
Oh shit.
In fact, the only like background or the only reason I even know about it is because they were controversially known to, I believe they turned away like homosexual people, which
Yes.
is discrimination in my book.
Did
So
they turn it away?
That's
or
kinda
did they
me-
just
that's kinda
not
messed
hire them
up.
or something?
I think they turned them away, refused service. I can't remember it, but there was some sort of discrimination against
Yes.
a certain group, and I don't agree with that, so they'll never get my business.
Okay, if we're
Yes. Yes.
it's kind of sensitive, but yeah, I think if we're speaking in terms of, we'll just leave it here in terms of food,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
So Andy voiced what I was not going to say, but like I'm gonna also speak from my experience. Is that when I had fucking Chick-fil-A, my fucking fried chicken sandwich was dry as fuck. So I'm like, I put it in crap tier. And you know, fuck these bigot burgers, man.
Yeah, these bigot.
So it's crap tier for me. It's crap tier for me. But like, you know, I'm sure like if I went again, I'm pretty sure it would have been better. But I would just the one time, and it was really dry.
I'm gonna not start the argue for this one because of points that were pointed out. So
Okay.
we're moving on. Oh shit, it's Costco.
Oh
Shee!
man.
No, it's up here. I can order anything from Costco and be happy. It's not great. Like I wouldn't like go here just to get food. Like I wouldn't do that. But every time I go to Costco and buy shit, I get food. Like it's just like on the way, and that's why I place it in sheets. I have had it enough where I feel like a lot of the food from Costco is good. So, David,
I think I'll put it in. This is a tough one for me. I think I'll put it in sheesh tier. Yeah, has to be.
specifically.
Put it above everything.
Okay.
I will say it's almost close to Jack because of the similar reasoning with the tacos. The hot dogs are an amazing deal. Like it's 150 to never change.
Yeah,
price.
with the drink. Yeah.
So
I have to agree. Yeah.
I have
It's
to
like
say
omega level value.
the deal is too good to pass. The hot dogs are really good themselves. But they have downgraded them. I think kind of recently, a couple years ago. Just a bit. They were like kosher dogs before, some shit like that. I don't know. Oh no, they're Polish sausages. Those are really good. But anyways, they're 100% beef now, and everything else is good too. Like the pizza, chicken bakes, the drinks are standard. Just really good value and taste.
Andy.
I would put it in my A. My A list. So Costco, I guess one other thing that you might want to consider. So I know a couple of people mentioned it might not necessarily be fast food. I guess it does come out quick, but one thing you do note is that you do have to basically dedicate time to go to Costco, which can be pretty busy.
That's true.
Right,
That's huge.
fair point.
Technically, you are supposed to have a membership, but if the food
Oh my
court is
God, that's
not
true.
inside, then technically you could just get food outside. That's what I've done in the past, but yeah, technically you are supposed to have a membership.
Okay. Ryan?
Yeah, it's good.
I think I'm like getting there in terms of the amount of drinks I've had, but then like you know, once upon a time I would have definitely put it sheesh, but now I feel like it's like the top tier of basic. I think that like they have at least around my area, they've like super like definitely fallen from grace. Like my go-to was usually like the hot dog order, like the Polish sausage, but they took that out, and then I feel like overall their sort of food it's just like steadily like going down, and it's actually starting to like reflect the amount that they sell it for. You know, back then, right? Like I feel like, wow, this is like really good food for like super cheap price, but now it's like basic to me. Like the top tier basic. Not to say it's bad, but it's just like, yeah.
I think to speak for all of us, I don't think like we don't really need to talk about persuading because it's more of like a convenience. Touching along what David and Andy said, and along with I guess with Ryan, it's more particular of they took off his favorites from the menu, so I don't.
you don't put like that, but like it's true though.
But yeah, so we're moving on. We're gonna skip Duncan. I know you. I feel like you guys have your opinions, but we have a shit ton to go through. So we're not gonna talk about this. Yeah. So do like a quick comment about Duncan right now. If you want.
Yeah,
My quick comment: I've never had it.
Yep.
I should try it. There's this one that opened around me recently.
Coffee's good if you want to try it, but I don't think it's better than McDonald's. Okay, moving on.
I usually get my coffee from Four Barrels, like a place that actually does care about their beans. So.
Dish and Dash never had. Didn't even know it existed.
Nope.
Same.
Never heard of.
Same. I don't know what that is.
Wow. Okay. So
So,
it's a
so
se-
Louis, I don't know what
It's the
that
second
is,
one.
like-
It's the second one. Let's just skip it. It's okay. Let's take it out.
Okay.
Take it out.
Another
It's a dupe. Yeah, it's a
Popeyes.
dupe.
You got a dupe.
This is a
Dog house?
list.
Doghouse.
Oh.
Oh god.
I haven't had it. All I heard was they got good hot dogs. That's it.
If for
I went
Teals,
there. I went there with my girlfriend once. It was
Oh.
very overpriced.
Ah.
So, but it was pretty. It was okay. Basic.
Basic. Above habit, below.
Basic.
Below him.
So it's crap. Alright.
Andy.
I've never been.
Yeah, I've never
Right?
been as well.
David, if you were to tell us to get it or not, what would you tell us?
I would tell you to fill up your wallet
Oh shit!
and get ready to eat something else after.
Oh,
Credit card coot. Oh what?
Is
Oh
it-
crap!
Wait, David, is it like $5 for a hot dog or something
It's
like
like
that?
$8 something.
Oh, wow.
so-
That's
Really?
even worse.
That's
Yeah.
huge. You see, like the top tier value for like hot
So-
dogs to me is always gonna be Costco, no matter.
we're
how...
gonna do Domino's. So, ooh. They're under. To me, to honest, around me and my friends in my local area, I think they're underrated. But I don't think they're the best.
Domino's. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it in A, but I'm gonna keep it right here. Every time they deliver pizza, they're very consistent. But they don't really do anything to like stick out from like Papa John's or Pizza Hut. But we'll talk about that later. But I think they're fine. I think they're a fine pizza joint. David,
Bottom of A tier for me. Just I don't really like pizza too much in general, but I like what they do. I think they really improved. They used to be really bad. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think they improved a lot. And they have little good options. So
Andy.
I'm putting Domino's in my crap tier. So this actually is so actually I just straight up don't like pizza, guys. Like
Oh,
if you guys are gonna say like, hey, you guys want to get pizza? Like, no, I'd rather just make like a sandwich or something at home. Like that's just how much I don't like pizza.
What? That's surprising.
Yeah,
dude.
I almost like snorted because I thought you were gonna say I'd rather make my own. I mean, I don't know about you. Just, oh,
Ryan?
fuck, man. Okay, let me as I sort of reflect on this, right? I have my tier list like in front of me, and then like I think I was just have as basic. I remember for a while. I think the only reason why I liked it was because I liked their logo more.
what the fuck?
That logo.
Yeah.
Just like that.
But other than that, like it's just pizza at like a basic level.
I don't feel like persuading them. David.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. I kind of agree with them also, but
It's
I
not,
mean,
see, it's not worth it.
Now this is gonna be interesting. There'll be a lot of different opinions. Five Guys. I'm not gonna put it in sheets, but it's a high A. High A for me. So the reason why I put it up there is because the combo that I get is the bacon, barbecue, and everything else. But it's mainly the bacon and the barbecue that sell it for me, and not a lot of burger joints do it. So and the fact that you can customize it is really appealing to me. So yeah. David?
I will put it in. Let me see my tier list. Put it in the middle of basic. I think it's again overpriced. And I think the burgers are good though. And they got this little peanut thing going on, which is cool, I guess. But overall, I don't think it's any better than the Habit. It's pretty equal in my opinion, to be honest. So
Andy?
So I've actually never been to Five Guys. I've heard really good things, but just never been. There was actually one in Hawaii, but it was actually on the opposite side of the island, which is kind of weird. But yeah, just too inconvenient to try it out. So
Ryan?
Oh man, I feel like this is as I sort of like reflect on my tier list. Like a lot of it, I think I take a lot of in consideration of like sort of like their progress, and I feel like it would have been like a sheesh for me, but now it's like just below McDonald's, just like the ones
Ooh.
around my area. I feel like they're starting to like dip in quality.
Honestly, yeah. Do you want to persuade them? I don't really want to persuade them. I think it's like in the middle-ish. I feel like A and B are kind of the same at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, we're
Oh,
moving
no,
on.
I think Blaze is way better than Carl's Jr.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's up here for you.
Oh, you're right. Yes. But A tier.
Is your list good, Ryan? Is it consistent?
Yes.
Okay.
It's consistent with like how I am in the moment, because I am like sort of changing it as well as I sort of reflect.
All right. We're not gonna be doing Cinnabon, boys. I'm sorry because
yeah,
it
no
is
Cinnabon.
a dessert place, but I'm gonna put it in. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! No, fuck, I love Cinnabon. Okay. David.
Do that, Jarrell.
I don't have
Never had it.
Wait,
Okay. Ryan, or sorry, Andy.
wait. So we're not gonna do this.
No, we're not gonna
do
do this one.
Yeah, you're right.
I know what the hell.
This is like, dude,
We're not gonna do this, but I'm totally
do,
doing it.
do you just blitzkrieg this?
I mean,
'Cause
I know. If we're just gonna fucking eat it, like it's not fast food, but it would be a hell yes for me as well.
Oh, I want to.
I like-
Okay, we'll talk after. We'll talk after.
It's like sugar water and like the insides of like you can get cinnamon rolls without like the outside. You just get the inner part.
Thank you.
Like,
Oh
what
my
the
god.
hell? That's
Thank fucking
ridiculous.
god.
Really?
Yeah. I think they call them like cinnamon centers or something. Or
Jesus.
That's
Dude,
like-
Cinnabon,
just
the
the center.
Cinnabon
That's
is
amazing.
fucking
That's
OP.
nuts.
All right.
I never
Ryan?
had it. I never had it.
What?
Yeah.
Ah. David, you haven't had it, right?
And that's all you had to say about me. What?
what?
Never
All
had
right,
it.
all right. Well, moving on, but to my viewers and everyone watching, Cinnabon has a special place in my heart. I will always, if you buy me milk and Cinnabon, we're best friends. All right,
Uh-huh.
that's all you gotta do. All right, El Pollo Loco. Oh, this is good. Sheesh. I'm putting it up here. I'm gonna put it way above right here. Everything is. I always look at the food. Everything is good. I think everything I order. Chicken tostada. The chicken is always sharp. Even if they fuck up the chicken, it will still be good with the tortilla, the salsa. You can just pick up all the sauces that you fucking want. I just take the whole. You know the bowl that they put it in. I just put the whole thing and make sure that shit is empty so they can fill it up. I'm not memeing. All right. I do that with my family. But yeah, that's how much I like it. David?
Yeah, El Pollo Loco, top of S tier,
Wait, you didn't say it.
Also,
You didn't say it.
S tier. I think the same. I usually get the family meal too. And we just pick out as like a family, and it's always really good. The chicken's good. I love Mexican food too, and this is kind of similar, right? It's like the rice and the salsa. I love to load up on the salsa too, like the avocado sauce or whatever. It's so fucking good.
Oh my.
I'll get like bowls of that, man. But yeah, definitely top of S tier. Love it.
Andy?
I actually haven't been, but you guys are rating it so high. So why the hell didn't we go when we were in Southern California?
Because they weren't open when we were awake.
Yeah, the name reminds me of Breaking Bad, but yeah, never been.
Los Pollos
Ryan?
Hermanos. Oh man. Okay, so for me, right, as I just reflected, for me it was like basic, but I think I had to put it at the bottom of S tier, but like just behind Carl's Jr. because I only went once, like right behind Carl's Jr. in S tier.
Oh, you want A tier?
A tier, yes, A tier, because I had a good experience that one time I went, and I was pretty surprised because like, you know, I love fried chicken, and I'm like, dude, this isn't fried chicken, but I like it. So like, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, Andy, if you ever go, it's not fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like it really isn't. I think you will enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so as
It's
well.
good.
No persuasions. I think El Pollo to speak for some of that shit is local for sure.
Yeah,
Loco,
it's actually good.
loco.
Yeah.
Ah, halal guys.
Oh, I can talk. I can finally speak to this.
Hey, I'm interested what you're gonna say, Ryan.
All right. It's overhyped, but it's good. I gotta admit that, but I'm gonna put it.
Wow.
I'll take it over Chipotle, but I won't take it over Chick-fil-A. So my experience with halal, guys, I pretty much got like the basic plate. I mixed it well, everything. I think the fact that I rated it lower was because it got really overhyped for me. So I was like, oh shit, this is gonna top Cane's. This is gonna be the best. And then it was just good Indian food. That's all.
Is it Indian? I thought
uh,
it was a Greek.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
Indian.
gyro.
Halal's Indian thing, isn't it?
Halal is an Arabic word that means permissible. In
Not-
terms of
not
it,
Arabic,
it means
sorry,
food that is permissible
Middle
to
East.
Islamic law. For a meat to be considered halal, it cannot be a forbidden cut. I just googled this, so
All right, you know what? Whatever halal is. All right, I'm not trying
It's-
to offend anyone, but
all I know is
actually
it's
don't
Middle
know.
Eastern.
Yeah,
Middle Eastern.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant.
all right, Middle Eastern. David,
Never had it.
you should try it. I think I'd recommend it. You should try it. Yeah.
Yeah, I might try it.
Andy.
Okay. So for this one's a sheesh.
Oh,
Ooh,
So
look at
this-
this stack.
This one, I would put it before Chipotle actually. So this is actually gonna sound pretty blasphemous because it is. I think I'm pretty sure it's an American chain. I think it started in New York, but I've actually never had it in America. So I actually had it twice, in the same trip that I had to South Korea. So instead of eating like Korean food for one of these days, I went to Halal Guys twice. So it was pretty good. Did not expect it to be that good.
okay.
Oh,
Ryan.
man. As I just reflected, right, on what I had literally tried halal guys today in the spirit of like today's making of the tier list, and I had to say that like, she. It's above Chipotle. I think that like their meat is like it's seasoned very well, and their cuts of like the beef. I had the beef platter is like pretty good, and you know this was like before I even added any of those like sauces and all of that, and like just like the balance of the meal. It's like I think like as I grow older and like I become more of an old person, I value like balance, and they give a really good amount of vegetables, and their meat is like is actually pretty good for like the price. And so for me, it's sheesh.
Damn, I gotta try it then.
Alright. You know what? You guys don't have to say no more. I'm moving it up.
Oh,
It's a change from me.
you got it.
It was good. As I said, it was overhyped, but I mean, it was good. I think I shouldn't have expected too much. It is good. Like I would recommend it to people.
Like
Oh!
it's definitely something that I can see being like if you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, I think is a solid choice because it's
Yeah.
balanced. It's a balanced meal.
Yeah. Especially on cheat days, right? I don't feel as like heavy. Like on some of my cheat days, I eat like a fucking really like heavy, and I feel like crap. But then like halal guys, like I did today. I feel fine. I mean, I don't feel fine, right? Because I had more than usual.
I can run a
but then,
marathon
like,
now.
All right, in and
but
out.
I feel good.
We're doing in and out.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to see Jarrell's first, man. God damn.
Alright. Do it.
I didn't
Go ahead, Jarrell. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Do
this
your
is the Western's favorite. This is California's burger. All right, I'm not gonna be that mean. It's basic. It's gonna be like
I'm not gonna be mean. It's shit.
it's right here. All right,
Oh, man.
hear me out. Here's my multiple experiences. Just to hear me, just to say, two or three times, I forgot. I've had food poisoning. Maybe I ate the wrapper. Who the fuck knows? Maybe I ate the wrapper.
He's
All right.
The rapper.
And then I fucking threw up every time. This is the only fast food in this list right now where I literally threw up.
Okay.
It might
Okay.
be just your in and out, to be honest. Though.
Okay, I went to the one in Barstow. I went to the one in Barstow going into Vegas. I went into the where I threw up, and I went to the one off the 405. I'm not gonna specify that part, but every time I had the double, the fries are good. The McFlurry always gets stuck in the or not sorry, not the fucking McFlurry, sorry.
They have
The
McFlurries,
shake.
what the hell?
The shake, sorry. The shake got stuck in the straw. The shake got stuck in the straw and it kinda annoys me or whatever.
Their shakes are pretty thick.
And then there the sauce is good, but other than that, I'd rather I don't know, fucking I'd eat a Big Mac.
Okay, guys. And look where McDonald's is on the tier list when he says that, guys. Look at where McDonald's is on the tier list when he says that.
As a whole, I'm still gonna put it in crap.
I don't like In-N-Out because I want a Big Mac.
Alright, we'll talk later. David?
Unbelievable, bro. Where am I putting it in now?
Dude, I literally got off my chair to like lay on the ground for a bit.
I like In-N-Out. I'll put it at the bottom of sheesh.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
the meals, the deals. I mean, it treats its workers very fairly. I like how you drive into the drive-through and you see all them like working like nicely. It's clean, good environment, very presentable, and the food is always good. I mean, the fries are, I think they're hit or miss. They're more hit for me. I like how natural they feel. And you can never go wrong with the double, you know, with the grilled onions. It's just something about it, you know. I think. Have you guys seen that Anthony Bourdain video where he's like talking about In-N-Out? I'm always reminded of it when I eat it. But he's like, I think essentially he just said like, if someone sees you walking in like through a hotel lobby, let's say you go somewhere, you get In-N-Out, and you come in with In-N-Out. If it's In-N-Out, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it looks good." But if you have something like McDonald's or you know the fast food place, they'll be like, "Oh, you know, they'll judge you differently because In-N-Out's like on another tier, you know."
Yeah.
So,
Alright. Andy?
So yeah, I completely agree with David. I don't have it in my sheesh tier. I actually have it in my A.
Costco
So I have a-
above?
Yeah, I would put it above Costco.
Okay.
So I guess one thing for me is that the In-N-Out sauce, isn't it just like Thousand Island? Like it's like
Yeah,
orange
yeah.
sauce. Like I personally don't care for the sauce, to be honest. But the reason it ranks higher than like a Burger King or other burger joints is because that it's basically they make better burgers, like just period. Like their vegetables are like actual vegetables that are chopped. Like when you look at like a McDonald's burger, you're like, I don't really know where that vegetable came from. Like it's kind of the texture's kind of off, but it's like it's in there. So in In-N-Out, you're getting like a burger for sure, but the like taste wise, it's not really like.
Then why is your McDonald's higher?
So McDonald's is because McDonald's is like you can't just like fly into Japan and say I want like a McDonald's cheeseburger, right? Like, I mean,
I've never been there,
I
but
can
sure.
fuck that up, but you can't get In-N-Out from other places, right?
Yeah.
So like McDonald's is up there because of its availability, essentially. for me.
consistency, bro.
Yeah, consistency and availability.
Sure, okay. Brian?
I have to agree with like Andy. For me, In-N-Out is rated just below McDonald's, just based on my experience around my area. I just wish that, and I know that this is not like in In-N-Out's MO. It's just like what they output is like super consistent. If McDonald's didn't like pump out chicken tenders and they only pumped out like burgers, I would totally rate In-N-Out higher than McDonald's. But just because of what McDonald's can offer and like their steady like growth, I have to say that it's a little bit better than In-N-Out for me.
Now,
I think their
3v1.
fries suck as well.
We aren't convincing you, Charles. It's okay. Don't worry. We don't, dude.
Come on, it would be fun.
I don't know how to argue with a man who would rather get food poisoning than get a Big Mac. Like,
I mean, it's really hard to argue against
You
this.
know what you said at first, and then you still have McDonald's a crowd. You know, I can't persuade you because like if I try, I'm gonna start rolling on the floor laughing again.
Alright, fine. You know what? You persuaded me to put it in crap under.
Okay.
Oh no.
Whoa,
Alright.
it's
Whoa.
Well, here's the thing though, because In-N-Out, I personally feel like their basic fries kind of suck unless you ask them to like double. I don't remember the term, like double fry it or like
Well done.
well done. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so they're a little bit more crispier. I think in terms of customization of fries, In-N-Out is better than McDonald's.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And David has died.
Oh.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
I
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Don't worry.
I guess just to continue the In-N-Out discussion, yeah, I agree with you. The fries at In-N-Out are definitely better than McDonald's. One other thing that I like, for example, didn't have In-N-Out for my sheesh list is because it's not really related to the food, but the fact that like I feel like Californians are kind of snobby about In-N-Out, because like whenever I talk to other people and I say I'm from California, they're like, I don't want to offend you, but I didn't know. I didn't really
It's
like
true, it's
In-N-Out,
true.
and I'm like, well, I don't really like it that much
Shake
either.
Shack is better.
It's true. That's a
Yeah,
stigma. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Alright.
it does have that going for
F it.
but-
We'll just move on. We'll just move on.
Okay.
KFC. It's basic to the
Make it
core.
clear.
Basic to the core for me. So okay. So for the people that's watching, I've had everything in KFC. Everything. The mashed potatoes, the
Everything.
gravy with the mashed potatoes. I've had the chicken family meal. I've had the popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken is really good.
Say the
Along
famous
with,
ones.
I want to add that their condiments for the honey is better than Popeyes, but I still prefer Popeyes. All right. But
shit.
the thing is that when you eat when you're eating the chicken, like when you're eating like the white meat, it's sometimes it can get dry. Not even in your area, but in other areas I've tried it. And then when you eat the skin, it's crunchy, but it doesn't taste good. I don't know how else I can put that. Honestly. The only thing they did well was the popcorn chicken, but as a whole, I'm sorry, it's kind of trash. The only thing that saved me for me is the popcorn chicken and probably the mashed potatoes with the gravy. I think the gravy has a really good texture that makes it a little bit more flavorful, but other than that, I think it's fine. It's whatever. David?
I completely agree with you, and I'm putting it at the bottom of basic. Almost in the crap tier. Last time I had it was extremely salty. It wasn't crispy. It's just not doing too hot. I mean, the only thing that's going for it, I agree, is kind of like the mashed potatoes. The gravy type thing is pretty good. The sides are pretty good, but the mashed potatoes is like definitely a hit or miss thing. Like I could easily see how someone would think those mashed potatoes are gross as fuck. But I mean, considering I like the Jack in the Box tacos, I think they're I think the mashed potatoes are pretty good.
Andy?
Fried chicken. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I actually have it on basic, so yeah, there's not much to add to it. It's fried chicken. It doesn't mean much to me. Like, it doesn't bother me, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. But if it's there, it's not the end of the world.
Alright, we can move on. We have a ton more. We have 2 rows. We could just keep moving. KFC?
Oh
Ryan?
man. Oh man, as a person that really likes salty food, I hear what you say, David, and I saw what Fire said too. Yeah, famous bowl. I love the famous bowl, but I have to admit that it's like even though I love salty food, it's pretty much like crap food. So I'm putting it above, but I'm still putting it above like Burger King because it's sort of like their facilities are also do you clean this shit, man? I mean, kind of thing, and that's sort of where I'm at over there.
Oh, one thing I do remember is like an old story that my English teacher in high school told me was he used to work at KFC, and someone at the drive-thru pissed him off, so he spat in their cup of soda, like spat
What?
into it, and
oh my
then
god.
filled up the soda on top of it. So
What
never
the
going
hell?
to KFC ever again. After I heard that story.
Oh, fuck, man.
Alright, for the
That's
next
crazy.
one, wait, sorry. Do you guys want to persuade anyone? Like,
Nope.
No.
Okay. for the next one, we don't know what the fuck this is. Chat, you guys know?
What is that? Is
Assistance?
Baja like fresh or
Oh,
like?
Baja Fresh.
Is
What
it?
what is
I think
Baja?
so, right?
I think I've been once, but I can't give a fair assessment. I've practically never been because I
Let me
don't
Google it.
remember.
I think it's Baja Fresh.
It's not
I can
Baja.
read
It's
it.
not Baja Fresh.
It's not.
It's not?
No.
The logo doesn't look quite like.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It can't be. You're right. There's something on top of it.
Well,
Mm.
if we don't know, then we're just gonna just say we never had it. And we're just
Okay,
gonna
then.
move on.
Cool.
More homework done.
Well, what are we doing with it? Or are we putting in?
We're
I
just
think
we're
it-
putting it. Never had it.
Okay, I don't know if it cut out for me, but like I think I was the only one that just cut out just now.
Well,
Probably, yeah.
we're moving on. You good? You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Krispy Kreme. Oh my.
The cheat.
If whoever, I mean, for all the people who know me well, Krispy Kreme. I put it up here, but we're not doing this officially. We're not doing this, but I
Yeah.
fucking love Krispy Kreme.
This man's a dessert
It's-
hype beast.
It's so fucking basic. It's great. I always get the glaze. Okay, I'm done.
I'm not doing
C
this.
tier.
We're doing this.
Where David?
C.
See, all right, that's fine. Andy,
Um,
we're not doing this one,
So-
so it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a throw.
I also have a hell yes, but I kind of do want to talk about it though because
Uh,
I had basically an artificial limitation in Hawaii, so we actually don't have Krispy Kreme on the main island where most people live in Oahu, but it actually exists on Maui, which is like a popular vacation spot. So a lot of times we'd have people fly out for vacation and come back with a box of Krispy Kreme from the plane.
Oh,
It's like an-
man.
It's either 30-minute to an hour flight over
mm.
just to get us some Krispy Kremes, you know? So.
Just to get Krispy Kreme.
Word.
All right, damn, that's crazy. All right, Ryan.
I think for me it's bottom of sheesh tier because
Oh,
like
sheesh.
just like the amount like they offer and then like just like it's just a really good donut.
Like I don't understand why it's so good, but there's just something so like airy about the texture. Like
It's just a crap ton of sugar and it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's like chip. To me, it's like chips, but it's donuts.
it's like chips with donut.
because it feels like when you bite into one, it doesn't like have the same bite as on a regular donut. It's super airy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why.
All right, well, yeah, we shouldn't talk about that one too much. It's not fast food.
Okie dokie.
But Lee's, it's
Like,
not.
yeah,
These
I
sandwiches? It's
recognize
not
the
really,
name, but then for some reason I don't know what it is.
You never had
It's
this?
a Vietnamese sandwich place.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it really?
yeah.
Holy crap! How have
I put it in A, but I'm gonna put it above Domino's. So my experience, I always get the I'm in SoCal, so I always get the sandwiches. Sandwiches are good. The coffee always hits fucking strong. Yeah, overall it's a good place. Good place to go. David?
For me, Lee's would definitely go. I'll go with the bottom of A tier.
Bottom 8. Alright.
Yeah. As far as Vietnamese sandwiches go, I don't think they're the best, but they are pretty accessible. And I do like Vietnamese sandwiches, so yeah.
Andy?
I've actually never been to one. Is this chain? Like
Yeah,
really
now it
big in
is.
California?
Now it
Okay.
is, yeah.
It probably blew up in California after I left.
I've
Ryan?
never been as well. I mean, I go to a lot of like banh mi places that aren't like chains though, and they're
Yeah.
usually pretty good. So I don't want it to just skew my perception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mom and pop shops.
The ones that aren't
Yeah.
Lee's, I think, are generally better, to be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that. But if you haven't had like Vietnamese food, which I feel like a lot of people have not, I think that's a good entry to give you a taste of how it would be. Oh, Domino's. All right, so this is Domino's.
That's Little Caesars,
No,
bro.
that's Little Caesars.
Oh fuck me.
Real, you're fucking wasted, man.
Dude, I almost started like I almost like collapsed on the floor laughing because dude, it's like Domino's. I'm like, dude, that's Little Caesars, man.
I'm gonna go. All right, you guys ready? It's Little Caesars. All right, Little Caesars.
Yes.
This is good shit pizza,
Yes.
but I would
But,
put it at the lower A.
ah.
So my experience, Like, okay, so in my experience during all the Riverside, Andrew, I think you were there. I don't think I did it with Sterling with you three right now. But every time before, like my secret strat, if I wanted to drink more and if I wanted to keep up with the cool kids, I had to order Little Caesars. I ate the whole thing by myself, the whole $5 pizza, and I wouldn't get drunk, just so I can keep up with them. That's why I put it there. So yeah, David.
Holy moly. Well, I don't have that experience with those. I do agree though with your assessment. It is good shit pizza. So top of B. Basic,
Top of B.
top basic.
Okay.
Really cheap, you know, hot and ready, $5. This is good stuff.
Andy.
Well, it is pizza, so it goes to my crap tier.
Wait, have you had it though?
Yeah, I've had it. Definitely.
Oh, sure. That's
I've actually I had a lot of litter Caesars.
Cat litter.
Yeah, when I was younger, I actually went quite a few times with my grandpa. So sentimentally, yeah, it
Yeah.
does hold a special place in my heart. But food-wise, nah.
Bruh, see him saying that, I want to put it in hell yes for the G Papa.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh gosh.
Alright, anyways, Ryan.
Oh man, for me it's like below Domino's. It's pretty cheap crap pizza, and like this one near my house, it's literally $5, man. So like,
Yeah, $5.
for the value, like it's very rare for me to like consider the value. Like my tier list is just like I don't like the money. I don't even consider it, but for the value, it's pretty cool actually.
I don't want to persuade because it is shit pizza. So
So you agree with us?
no, I'm not gonna move this because it fucking saved my life. Literally, literally saved my life.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just ask you one question, Joe. How much did you get from it, bro?
Huh?
How much you get from it?
Wait, what do you mean? How much did I get from it?
You know, man. You keeping up the cool kids? You look a little cooler that night. Maybe catch someone's eye.
You know, as non-homo as this sounds, all right, as non-homo as this sounds, I just wanted to talk with the cool kids. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't even hit up chicks, literally.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just. I thought that chick would have, netted you something. You know.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I'm
pretty sure you pulled a slice of pizza out of your pocket.
But I'm gonna be honest.
I was looking at
I'm gonna
you.
be honest. Like most of the time, the chicks are lightweight. They're gonna be done within 3 to 4 shots. So to rest my case, that's why. Because when I was younger, they intimidated me. The people who were like, "Yo, I can drink." Oh, you know what? Fuck you. I can drink too. And that's how it came down. So
Fantastic.
that's my case. I'm gonna be honest. That is my case.
That's
So,
fair.
anyways, let's move on.
Yeah. Move
Mountain
on.
Mikes, haven't had it. David?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Andy?
Nope, never had it.
Yeah, I
Ryan?
have no idea what that is.
It's a pure chip.
Wow. Alright, we share the same opinion. Alright, moving on. Hawaiian's Onos. Holy shit, this is good.
I don't feel comfortable with you hovering it above crap.
No.
So good, it's crap.
Oh, fuck. I put it behind Lay's. So with man, this is I could even put it higher.
It's very hard. It's very hard. This one.
Alright, here's my experience with Hawaiians, because everything that they do is good. Like spam musubi, their barbecue plate, whatever. Their chicken katsu, good. Like their sauces are good, their plates are good. Ah, fuck it. I persuaded myself, man. I'm putting it right here. if it's available and if it's close enough, I will go to it. But there isn't. So that's why I put it right here. A tier above Chipotle. Not more than Chick-fil-A, but David?
I will put mine in the basic tier below Little Caesars. I haven't had too many good experiences with it. I don't know why you guys rate it so high, but to me, it's like just a very average Hawaiian barbecue place. I think L&L's is a lot better. I'd put L&L's if it was here, like somewhere in A. But yeah, Ono's whatever. You know, Hawaiian barbecue.
Andy?
I've never had. So this chain actually doesn't exist in Hawaii, and I was trying to do some background research.
It's
on
fun.
this
It's funny because it's
chain.
Hawaiian, but whatever.
I know.
I'm just making a joke.
So yeah, background wise, the dude who owns the brand, who owns the entire brand, isn't even from Hawaii. It looks like he's from Diamond Bar.
That's in that's in California for you guys to know. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Is that it?
He's never had it though.
This is
so,
some
yeah.
bootleg bullshit.
All right. Ryan. Ryan.
Okay, I think David convinced me. Like, originally it was in sheesh, but I have to.
Oh.
I think I agree because like I was caught up in because I love chicken katsu, and so like
Yeah.
but then it's not L&L.
Mhm.
And L&L's way. I think I put it below McDonald's in terms of like, it's good, but then like, if it was L&L, it would have been in sheesh.
All right.
Because it's like a complete meal. I mean, like you don't have that much vegetables, but you get a shitload of carbs, and at the end of the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
I think
it's fine.
I think
With
most
the
of us
macaroni
shared
salad
the
and
same
full
opinion
rice.
on the Hawaiian Ono, so we're gonna move on unless you guys want to speak your word.
No.
No, I'm good.
Oh shit, Panda Express.
Oh.
Now this is some good shit Chinese food.
Oh
Holy.
my! I'm offended.
Holy.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Chinese food. Oh my!
You know,
God.
I'm gonna put it in the
Place-
highest. No, actually, I'm gonna put it right here in between.
My gosh.
All right, I grew up eating Panda Express. I've tried even better food, but I still can go back to Panda Express because of the orange chicken and beef and broccoli. My go-to with fried rice. That's my plate, and I think that's why it's in an A tier. David?
Disappointed in you, Jarrell. I really am. As a Chinese
Oh,
person
man.
myself, bro. I'm Chinese, okay? So this hurts. Your placement. Take Pan Express, put it all the way, and hell yes, bro. Very
What?
top. Next to Beacon of I love Pan Express. I fucking love it. It's so good.
Oh my
Like,
God.
it's clearly not Chinese food. Just tell everybody that now. It's not Chinese food, but it is such a special type of food. It's like,
It's like Americanized Chinese.
yeah, it's. So I think I get the same as you. The orange chicken and the beef and broccoli with fried rice. But sometimes I go half fried rice, half noodles. And I always just treasure every meal. Like I don't go that often, but I will pig out on Pan Express. It's just really good junk food.
Oh shit! Alright, Andy.
You know, David makes a good point. Originally, I was gonna put it in basic,
Oh.
but I don't think it necessarily pushes it into my A list, so I'm gonna have it at the top of the basic list.
All right.
It
Experience.
does have solid food. So actually, at UCR, that was actually my daily lunch. I would only go to Panda Express because
yes.
I just wasn't a fan of anything else at the food court at UCR. So
Oh, you sure food court sucked.
yeah, so just always went to Panda Express. Always kind of got the same thing.
So you put it there just because you went to school.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like it has an addicting flavor to it, so I can understand why David put it all the way up there.
Yeah.
Ryan.
But yeah,
And this is why I have it above McDonald's in A tier, because like at first I was hella snobby about like this isn't Chinese food, but then I like it's such like disregard to like Chinese people's sort of struggles in immigrating to America and then like developing like Americanized Chinese food because and I actually tried it right while my brother and I'm like dude the orange chicken is actually not that bad and then
Yeah,
like
it's just good
if I'm
food.
gonna rate Hawaiian barbecue high, right? I'm like, dude, you gotta like have this, and like the options that they have is crazy, and yeah, it's above McDonald's for me for sure.